Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. Heading back in for more Baldur's Gate. This is going to be episode number 12. We also do have our charity stream currently going. If you're watching this on YouTube, though, that charity will have ended by this point. We're about 2 weeks out on our YouTube upload schedule, which is nice because it gives me a little cushion. In case I ever want to miss a day. I haven't been lately, but eventually, and I'm sure I'll want to take a little break from streaming. But for now, we're here. We're doing the stream. Took a little break there to set up my dinner, so I apologize if I'm moving a little slower in the game than normal, because I got my dinner and I'm eating. But I can eat through all of this, because I'm hungry. But I also want to play and try to continue raising money for cats.
I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated.
Where's he been taken?
To his death, the way I hear it. Such a shame. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
I'm not giving up on the Duke. Tell me what to do.
My, aren't we eager? Let's meet Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
How unpleasant.
With haste.
Alright, well at this point we can finally actually go to Baldur's Gate. And there is the lower city gate, essentially. So let's get the heck in there. Yes, let's venture forth. To Baldur's Gate! Woo! Our first steps into the city. Let's go.
Don't waste a step.
Okay, so we get our first waypoint in the city. Right here. The Basilisk Gate. But the big one is up here. We get the big first thing we gotta see here in the city. That's the one.
I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to me.
The Elf Song Tavern.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
Is this going well?
With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder would had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self?
I'm looking for a place to stay.
I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
Perhaps I could get a discount on the accommodation?
Charity! In Baldur's Gate. Good one.
Let's try it out here. We'll try the rogue deception. I'm with the guild. You'll be giving me the 9-finger discount. If you know what I mean. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, how about a 30?
Look, mate. I don't want any trouble. Especially not from your lot. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
For once, a warm meal. Jahira's inspired.
Stelmane's parlor.
Getting
A
all the
place to
inspiration.
receive clients and in progress. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Oh, bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Are you Devella? Valeria sent me.
To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
I'll tell her about the murder target list I found.
Good. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. But this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne. A dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthal. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight.
No.
That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
Baal has a new chosen in Baldur's Gate. Orin. I suspect she's behind this.
God save us all if you're right. But I believe it. Whoever it is, they're intimately familiar with Saravok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence.
What about all the other victims on the list? The ones who are still alive?
There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them?
The flaming fish should be protecting everyone, not just the upper city folk.
Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldur's Gate. This is just how things work.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Bloody signet ring, huh?
Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
Alright, well, we'll go into our new camp for the first time.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Of course, girl. You can help me determine who it is doing all this snoring.
Of course you can say, Yenna. Pick a spot and settle in.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
We have assembled, like, everybody this time. There's a lot of people here. And look at this roster we got. We got Chihira, Minthara, Will, Shadowheart, Lae'zel, Karlach, Gale, Astarion. Who do we not have? I'm pretty sure we got everybody. Halsin. Don't worry, Halsin. We didn't forget about you. Amazing. This place is gonna get really, really overloaded. 4 over here. And we got Aelin, we got Isabel, Yenna. Amazing. Well, let's talk to Minthara here. See what she's got going on. Probably nothing.
Murder, oppression, conspiracies. This city has its charms, after all.
It's an impressive place.
My mother visited during one of her grand tours of the surface world. She claimed the streets were almost as varied and full of danger as those in Duthclaim. Huh. I never believed her until now.
I was curious about your thoughts on regarding Raphael's deal.
I do not want a devil to hold my fate in his hands any more than a god. I say we put the devil from our minds and trust in ourselves. If anyone should have the power of the crown, it should be us.
Why do you favor an alliance with Gortash?
He is the only authority figure in Baldur's Gate worth a damn. Even as the Elder Brain tears at the foundations of the city, he stands strong and looks for solutions. Better for us to be a solution rather than a problem for his steel watch to scrape off the street. I am glad you recognized the benefits of that approach. If he proves troublesome, we can always kill him later, when his guard is down.
Yeah. It's a great approach. I'm curious about Menzo Baranson. Tell me about your home.
From the still, dark waters of Lake Donegarten to the black academies of Tierbresh, it is a city of wonders and terror. But it is not my home anymore. If I were to return, I would be denied all of its wonders and shown only the terror.
What was your life like there?
I am a daughter of Menzoberranzan's most ancient and powerful house, the Bainray. I lived a life of privilege and danger. My home was at the tallest point of Cuel Arzol, the place of the nobles, a plateau high above the city's sprawl. I enjoyed every luxury, whether harvested in the Underdark or stolen from the surface, and I survived my first assassination attempt while I still suckled at my mother's breast. I tasted her blood that day. She covered my body with her own, and a blade bit deep into her chest, almost puncturing her heart. When I came of age, she tried to take my life herself, and I gave her fresh scars to match those she earned protecting me.
A dangerous upbringing. It made you strong.
Yes. My house trained me to be a soldier in Loth's service, and my mother showed me how to survive the perils of society. She taught me to be resilient and to guard my heart from those who cannot be trusted, literally and figuratively. When I choose to let somebody close, I do not do so lightly. That gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share.
When did you first encounter the cult of the Absolute?
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
Yet they recruited you all the same.
Recruited? You could call it that. I intended to wage war on their god and the rest of its presumptive followers. Even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls, their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
You followed their path back to Moonrise?
Yes. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers.
You waged war against Moonrise?
No. I was prepared for combat, but I intended to strike subtly. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketheric expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Understandable. He gave you the welcome you felt you deserved.
Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Ketheric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
That must have been terrifying.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketherick held me still. His hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. "I want this one," she said. Ketherick nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself.
You'll have your revenge.
That is certain. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities, mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
You must be glad that Ketherick is dead.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketherick was a great leader.
Any greatness he once had faded long ago. The man we killed was a bitter old fossil.
Life was crueler to him than death. It is no great wonder that he found his strength in Merkel. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
You're surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes.
It's a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart. I saw strength in Ketherick that had been diluted by pain, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
This is your first time in Baldur's Gate?
Yes. I only know it through history books and hearsay. A city of murder and grief. It is already living up to the legend.
I think we're gonna call that good for now for Minthara. See how we're doing with her,
I hope this is
actually.
important.
Yeah,
For
it's
your sake.
about 50-50 at this point. All that just to get back to 50-50.
I am prepared.
Paulson and Jaheira like us a lot, I
Do what
think.
must be done.
Oh, Jaheira's actually right around the middle still. You know, I don't really know who we're courting. I don't know if you can court Jaheira.
Still alive. So
No.
that's progress.
I don't know if we're courting anybody.
Watching me.
This is the city proper, is it? I didn't expect it to be so outrageously ordinary.
The
I made it back. I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
You got your second upgrade. How does it feel?
Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate.
I'm very glad you got what you want.
Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going.
Alright. Let's see. Who else do we want to talk to? We haven't gotten to talk to Halson in a while. Let's catch up with Halson.
I received a dispatch from the Grove. Life carries on there in our absence, just as nature intended. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a wise choice. Perhaps the wisest I ever made as Archdruid.
Don't downplay your achievements. The Shadow Curse would still hold sway if not for you.
One grand victory may not be enough to absolve a host of small failures. That is where true leadership lies. Not in winning a single vast battle, but in fighting 1,000 smaller ones. Making 10,000 difficult decisions. Finding balance where none seems possible. Day after day. I was all too eager to surrender my responsibilities towards the Grove. Perhaps I was never meant to be Archdruid. To be a leader.
Grove aside, I'm glad you stayed with me.
As am I. I can scarcely imagine life without your company now. And, of course, I made a promise to help you. One I intend to fulfill. Forgive me. The Shadow Curse occupied me so entirely and for so long. I almost missed the purpose it gave me. Now I must find a new one.
All right. Well, let's continue on then, shall we? We got some stuff to do. Leave camp, which really is just going outside the front door here. But now we can tell when we teleport back to camp, it'll be here. Meanwhile, let's down. So we got a couple of quest points here. First of all, Chef Revere.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there.
It would be my pleasure.
True adventuring soul you are. No battle too small.
Alright, so for this, we really need Spirit Guardians. So we're actually...
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my old lodging.
What we're gonna do something funny. Same thing we did with the Dark Justiciar. We're actually gonna go back to camp, and we're gonna grab Shadowheart here. So, Minthara, stay here for
You wish to consult me?
Wait here in camp for now.
A mistake. I am your most valuable asset.
Damn! Don't question me. Stay here, camp.
When you realize your mistake, I will be ready to join you again.
God, it's just for a few minutes. Calm down, lady.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Join me.
All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road.
Sure, we'll level her up real quick. We'll probably bring Shadowheart back in just for her, if we end up doing her bit. I don't know if we're gonna, but we'll see. For now, I just need to make sure she's got Spirit Guardians. Just kill all these stupid rats. She really is the best exterminator.
The city is close now. My fellow peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return.
Okay, so we're gonna have Shadowheart run down. So we're gonna have her cast the Spirit Guardians. And then she's just gonna run on down the stairs.
On my way.
And now I will keep on eating my food while I watch the show.
Getting close. The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Thanks, Shadowheart. You're a doll.
Path lies before me.
Baldur's... It's so strange. I suppose I may have to rely on your local knowledge to plug the gaps in my own mind. Hopefully, I'll remember more than I expect to. If you're sure. Fine.
You wish to consult me?
I'd like you to join me.
Good. I do not like to stand idle.
Clearly not. Alright, I think I'm finally done with my food. Yummy. We got nachos from Senior Sam's. I call them my favorite crappy nachos. Because really, when they go to make them, you know, they like put the chips on a plate, spread cheese on it, put them in the microwave. Like, it's really, if I had all the ingredients, I'm sure I could make better nachos. I'm just too lazy. But they're very satisfying. All right. I don't know if we're gonna go down below yet. I don't want to face the Gith Yankees that are down there yet, at the very least. But we'll go get our reward from Revere.
You kill the rats, yes? I heard commotion in the cellar. Good. Perfect. Here, you take this.
I need to warn you, Chef. Your name's on this murder target list.
Rats, murderers. Always knew the chef gig wasn't going to be easy. Do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept peeled for murdering types.
I like how the chef is just casually carrying around a great axe. Pretty great. Pun intended. What is this? Get out of here with your illithid powers.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
See, Minthara is kind of ruining our run here, but we don't use any of these, so I think it doesn't count. In fact, you know, we're gonna take this right off the bar, because, yeah. Go ahead and use it. Fine.
Into position.
Have a lot on my mind.
Alright.
Well, in it. These boots have seen everything.
We're gonna come over here. See here. Corin. Cora Goodberry.
Hello there. We
Cora
were just about to
Highberry.
try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury. I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
Wine scent is almost sickly sweet, with an acrid note just on the periphery. Poison.
This fiend has sullied good wine with poison.
No, it was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
Okay, so these guys, they distract us, turning into him, and then he escapes with his Dimension Door spell. It's ridiculous. And Halson really is solid on that initiative every time, man. Alright, so what is Halson gonna do here? I got this one right in front of us here. Let's I'm gonna go ahead and do a moonbeam. We got 3 of them stacked up over here, so might as well take advantage of that. Nice. Decent little damage, nothing major, but just come over here and try to get out of the way for the most part. What's up?
Another fight. Let's go.
So let's see, maneuvers. We got pushing attack. Disarming attack. Now let's try some disarming attack. I guess I can't do disarming attack and a arrow many targets. That would be busted. Just disarm everybody. That'd be funny. Let's see. Now, they're all wielding daggers. Let's see how many we can disarm. Weapon dropped. Drop your weapons! Just get them all to drop their weapons. Nice! Okay, come on, girlie. Come here. Come here. Don't sit in front of the screen. Come on. You gonna make me get my pillow out? Move your little booty. The minute I pull the pillow out, she starts moving. She knows I'm gonna start gently nudging her with the pillow. I don't hit her, but you know, I just gently remind her to not sit in my way. Oh God, dang! I just disarmed all of these guys, all 4 of them in one round. Those gloves are amazing. We're ambushed. Now they are these guys, so they can do pretty good. even without daggers. Okay, so Sorrea will soul brand herself. She'll hit this guy. Ooh, survived. Oh, hit him again. Hit him again. Okay, so back to Halston. So we'll move the moonbeam. I think we can only hit 2. So we'll hit these 2. Burning that one up. Nice.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's swap over to my sword.
Still standing, no matter what you heard.
Or I should finish him off pretty easy. Man, about to say, like, quickly, before you run into Moonbeam, can we take Moonbeam off? Nope. Just runs into his own Moonbeam. Burns himself up. Another Caravan's gift. Let's go! I really gotta use these more. Thara have them all. These should be mine. Meanwhile, all of these should be houses. At the very least, he should be holding all of these scrolls. I guess technically anyone can use them, but oh my gosh, I have them all selected. Organize these. And while I do that, I'm going to run a quick ad break. Be back in 60 for those watching on the Twitch. A whole bunch of daggers.
How much farther can I
I
go?
need those. It was fun making them drop them all, though.
I still can't believe... Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us.
Hey, you're welcome. I mean, I'll take the 1,000 gold, though. 935. But... And I'm encumbered. I'm holding on to too much gold, apparently. By the way, Minthara, I know you're holding on to all our camp supplies here, but send these back to camp. We'll be fine. Minthara, take my money. Oh, Minthara, hold that too. That's too heavy for me. What the heck, man? How do I still have all this stuff? Apparently I need to make more. Have her carry these. I'll still use them. So she can carry them.
Perhaps we should look into some
Got, speak to Leroican to find the night song, huh? And welcome to the central hub of Baldur's Gate shopping. A waypoint discovered here. I'll make sure to get that waypoint so we can always come back for shopping. First one we'll go into. Find ingredients here. Bone Cloak Apothecary. So we've got some familiar faces.
It's you. I never forget a face. Noble stock is why the customers came. We were out in our arses soon enough without it. Too bad my worthless fella couldn't get one simple thing right in his life.
Like to trade.
Go on then.
All right. So some familiar things, right? Some things we sold to her. Some unfamiliar things. We got some big old potions. Nice little potion of speed too. We'll take that. But we already got the big ring that we really wanted from. We got that in the second act when we went down and saw her down below. Take the hyena ear though. But I think that's about it. Take that from Ha. Get some more potions. And here's the interesting thing about this place. You would think all this stuff in the shop, this would be stealing, but no. Nope, you could just grab it. It's, and not this stuff, but... You know, all the alchemy supplies. You know, you just take it. It's all free. Apparently, everything's free in the shop.
Let's get going.
It's happening on my camera right now. Everything back here, all free. I mean, you can't charge me for this stuff because it's growing in the ground. I can just go anywhere out in the wild and just pick this up out of the ground. So how are you going to charge me for any of this? I mean, really. It's unconscionable. And besides, you know, all this is going to do is sit back in this room because these guys are too lazy to make it into anything. I'll make it into stuff.
Softer than a whisper.
Now, what I will say is,
Don't give me trouble now.
lock picking and breaking into their cellar. That's probably stupid. We're gonna count this as trespassing, and then what we do down here we're gonna count as stealing. For sure, no doubt about it. Doesn't mean we're not going to take them for all their work. 100% going to do that. And how did Jahira get so hurt again? Always Jaheira. Gotta figure out a way to make you a little bit more healthy.
I am listening.
You healed Jaheira a bit here. She's kind of hurt. Hey, thank you. You're a real pal.
No time to rest.
Alright, so then we're gonna go click this lever. Please be a secret door. Please be a secret door. Now, I totally forgot about this. Get everybody out of here except for me. I'm gonna do this one by myself. Because all the bibba bang in here. Apparently I can't reach the high shelf. This game is racist. Against short races. Just like my current D&D campaign is racist against people without dark vision. Oh, hi, girly. You ready to come sit with me? Come here. Come here, baby girl. I'll let you sit under the covers this time. Yeah. Oh, man. That's what I get for going after the rotten carrots. Oh, good that did. Curly, where are you going? Come here, kitty. All right. Take all this stuff. Take a potion of speed. Dragon Eye Mushroom. Goes from the chest. We'll take some balsam. It's fine. Nothing a couple of potions can't fix. Alright, and then real quickly, let's take a look at alchemy. 18 things we can make now. Couple potions of greater healing. How about an elixir of universal resistance? Pretty good. Just boom. 10 turns, I'm resistant to everything. It's only for 10 turns. So one fight, essentially. What fight would you like to be resistant to everything here? The obvious answer is the fight against the final fight against the Elden Ring. But a little more subtle answer, I would say, is the old fight against Raphael. That's a pretty good one to be resistant to. Of course, you could just take fire resistance. But no, I mean, Hellfire is... It's Hellfire is rough.
Thank the gods. I should have known you'd make it to the city all right. But you never know.
Nice workshop you have here.
I'm shocked by my good fortune, quite honestly. But rent is fair, and the setup is just what I need to start making a living again. Without you, I'd be dead in a ditch twice over. Instead, I have my own smithy in the city. At least, until the Absolute's army mows us down. But hey, anything could happen in the meantime. Optimism, right?
Could I take a look at your wares?
Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
All right. So the guy we like to steal from the most. This is maybe the best armor in the game. Maybe. Armor of Persistence. So it's got that magical plate. You gain resistance and blade ward. The only one that's really going to wear this, though, is Minthara. So as a 1-to-1 versus Reaper's Embrace, they're both pretty good. I'm not going to lie. But look at the price tag on that. 17,000 gold. Dear Lord, God in heaven. That is ridiculous. That is some ridiculous price tag on that. So now I'm curious. We're wearing our gloves of thievery.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Let's take a look at what it would take to steal this from Damon. Only at 17, really? For the Armor of Persistence? I'm pretty sure I can get that from him. Now this is me not being afraid to save scum something. Sorry, Damon, but trying to save the world here.
From your pocket to mine.
So his gold is 15. It's quite a bit. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take the arrows.
Using a 5-finger discount. What to take?
Don't need the gloves, really. I mean, it's not bad. Technically, those are better than the Dark Justiciar gauntlets, because +2 to hit and +2 to damage is definitely better than a D4 product damage. 100%. Not enough resources. Action. Oh, man. Well, I messed that up. Let's reload. But yes, I do want those gloves. It's like, I don't understand. Every time I'm around you, all of my stuff starts going missing. It's so strange. I don't quite get how this happens. It's like, well, let me tell you. We're saving the world. That's what's happening.
Best get in and out.
Alright. Let's see, we don't want those. We don't really have a whole lot that we do want. There's that big patch in the middle. So he's got studded leather +2. What's that worth? 14? Unwanted Masterwork Scale Mail. Ooh. Add your full dexterity mod to the armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth ability checks. Grants resistance to fire. That's better than Ambusher. This is better than what I have. So that's a 13. These are a 10. That one's 17. And then boosted persistence we also have. Oh, we're gonna be greedy. We're gonna be very greedy. Okay, let's take the free stuff first.
What to choose?
Alright, so let's go low to high here. 10.
Well, that's interesting.
No!
Who's in the act? Your touch isn't as light as you'd hope.
Ha!
Speak to me.
Go bother someone else, he says.
Moving.
See, that's the thing, is... That's the silly thing, is,
Breathe deep and move.
we hurt his feelings, but he's not gonna call the guards on us, because we're here saving the world, you know? So he's also not gonna take our eyes off us. His eyes off us, apparently. Apparently I'm not good at this as I thought I was. There won't be another warning. Okay. So he caught us in the act.
Better be cautious. How much farther can I go? What can I do for you?
Let's see. Well, now everybody's in the way.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, no, I know. Go on. Get out of the way.
Who's next?
Excuse me. Pardon
my
me.
way.
Coming through.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Now we're gonna cunning action. Hide. Oh, whoops. Misclick.
The Oak Father's work is never done.
Alright, what now?
Oh my gosh, I can't click buttons correctly today. So we're gonna give this another shot.
All mine.
15?
I can take
Damn!
Who's in the act? Your touch is...
Yeah, see, Damon doesn't care.
Whatever shall it be?
Go bother somebody else, he says.
Still breathing, despite everything. Just out of view.
What? How did that happen?
What comes now?
Wonder how many times it's gonna take before Damon wants to either kill us or call the guards or something.
What to do? Can't risk being in open view.
What is happening?
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Spotted by Damon in a clearly lit place.
There is much to
Interesting.
do.
This calls for careful footwork.
Damn it.
What comes next?
What now?
Clicked the wrong button. It should have been bonus action hide. So the regular action hide.
Does this count as adventuring?
Not really. Alright. Boots of persistence. I'm gonna be persistent about stealing them.
Caught red-handed.
Damn. This guy's good. This guy's good. He's finding me.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Let me guess. You need something. Work to be done.
You know what we can do is we can come over here.
Work to be done.
And I forgot we can do this. We can play.
Just want a little look. Surely no one will notice.
There we go. 17.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. What's in the axe?
Dang it!
Whatever it takes.
Fresh orders?
No time to rest.
Don't want to draw any attention.
How many tries is it gonna take before he gives me that armor? Come on.
Interesting selection.
There we go. Finally. This one, Tara. I didn't mean to go to Worms Rock, but I don't think it mattered because I don't think Damon really cares that much. I mean, he cares, but he's not gonna do anything about it. Because Damon's a pushover. He loves us. He knows we're just taking all of his stuff
Never wanted the easy
so we can save the world. He wants to give us that stuff. Alright. So Minthara. 1-to-1 armor resistance a little better, right? +1 AC is a little better. Disadvantage on stealth is kind of a bummer, but that's on both. And yeah, having resistance and blade ward. Really, really good. So we'll just have her swap over. Looks pretty good. It's a good look. Maybe not as good as look as this. But that's alright. And then the Boots of Persistence can go on anybody with medium armor. Freedom of movement and long strider. Say that's probably better than the Boots of Speed. We usually use our bonus action. Those. And that gives us these to sell, which is also nice. So there's one other thing I'm going to try to steal. I'm going to go back. Yeah, I can't go over there. Otherwise I would totally try to steal from her. But let's go back to the lower city central wall.
Be on my way.
I'm gonna try to steal from this guy. Because this guy only has one thing we want. It's the Armor of Agility. And honestly, he kind of sucks. So first, let's have Jaheira over
Nature's
here.
servant awaits. Always another step to go.
Have her play her music. This did not have the effect that I thought it would. How much did we make from that? Oh, look at that. 3 gold. Nice.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Let's just go over here. Yeah, we could just sneak.
Else minds their business. I'll be fine.
We're gonna go in turn-based mode. Let's go ahead and save the game. I haven't done this in a while. Still got my gloves of thievery on, so still gonna be at advantage. And there it is, the armor of agility. See, he's got a lot of armor, but not a lot of great armor. Plate +1, breastplate 2, half plate +2. It's all very meh, except for this one. So armor of agility is medium armor with 17, and you get to add your full dexterity modifier to the armor class, and it does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks, and then +2 to the saving throws. It's huge. It's huge. 17. Tough roll.
From your pocket to
Still
mine.
nailed it. Two. Camp.
Time to press ahead.
Alright, so that's my new armor. By the way. It's good on me, too. Goes well with the helm. I raised my AC to 25. Oh my god. It's because of the +3 shield. It's good stuff. And then, let's see. Oops. Just left them holding the bag, I guess. This guy's looking around for the thief. Where'd he go?
Let us show them how it's done.
Yeah, I think Linkara. He has the same charisma as I have, 16. Well, so does Chihira, actually. Did you cut it out? Yeah. Can't be twitching your ears whenever I talk. I know we're on Twitch, but...
Need something for defense? Or maybe offense? Either way, I've got what you need.
How much is that bow? Within our price range. I love it. So this is one of the best bows in the game, the Dread Shot. The wielder doubles their proficiency bonus when rolling ranged attacks with this weapon, unless they have disadvantage. And then also reduces the crit range by 1, which is huge. That's a +2 bow. It's definitely better than what I have now. Because a 1-to-1, you know, this is a long bow, so it's doing the full D8 against a short bow. And it's also a +2 to its credit, and does give the resistance to fire and cold. So, I mean, the dark fire short bow is really good. Dread Shot's a little better. A little more damage. Potential, anyway. And the extra, at this point, I think +3 for the proficiency. +4. So yeah, it's an extra +4 to hit, which is massive. Because I'd like to get Sharpshooter. Let's see, what are we now? We're level 6 fighter, level 3 rogue. So yeah, in 2 levels I could get Sharpshooter. So yeah, we'll grab that. Sell the Oh, do we want to sell the Yanti scale mail? Or do we want her to wear the Yanti scale? Yeah, that's gonna give her 19. Oh, that looks great on her too. Not that we have anything against the Dark Justiciar half plate, but yeah, we like the Yanti scale mail just a bit more. Legacy of Masters is gonna go to Minthara. In favor of those. I want those. And actually, since she can wear the medium armor, maybe she wants these to add to her melee attacks. I think I like that better. Yeah, let's do that. Give her some bonus damage. And then we also want some of her arrows. You know what we're going to end up doing here? We're going to give Jaheira this bow. It's going to let her cast haste from the bow, and then give her the resistance to fire and cold damage, which is nice. And then she can attack with it too. Gives her something ranged to attack with other than the... I mean, shit. She's still dealing good damage with a plus 10. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, we'll give her some arrows. And how about that Reaper's Embrace? I'll offset the rest of the costs here.
I am here.
Let's give him the Boots of Speed for click heals, actually. Yeah. I like those. Those are real nice. What's she wearing for? Oh, yeah, she's wearing the best boots. She's wearing the best boots in the game. I gotta worry about that. Yeah, that is a good deal right there. Thanks, Minthara. That's mine now. I like how the bow's like the same size I am. Gotta love it. Also, this is gonna go to Halson.
My weapons won't be... I lead the way.
Alright, so we'll head back. Meet them at the lower city central wall here. And time to go into Sorcerer's Sundries. Now look at those ACs across the board. Pretty good. 24, 25, 21. 19 is the lowest, but we'll work
Let me
on
back
that.
in. I'll bring Leroican out here, you tin tube. You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it.
I found the night song. Turns out it wasn't a relic, it was an Aasimar.
An Aasimar? Hells. If I'd known I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than theft. Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut.
She's immortal and tough. You can forget about turning her in for a reward.
Immortal, eh? Interesting. Won't be easy getting her back to the wizard. But if you don't do it, someone else will. Hope you hit her well, mate.
Alright, so we'll go in over here.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. If you are a city official here to collect what will it be?
Trade. So they've got a couple of things. You know, best in slot for monks. Not bad for druids, actually.
Yes?
Kind of forgot about this. So you get plant growth, advantage on con saves. It's 13 plus dex, which is pretty good. +1 to spell save DC, and when starting your turn on plant growth surface or vine surface, regain 1d4 hit points. I mean, it would lower his AC by 1. But, yeah. Birthright, good old charisma. So what's she wearing now? +1 to spell save. Or no, +1 bonus against saving throws. And then crit range reduced by 1. Well, obscured. Kind of meh. Con saving throw is good, but I'm gonna love to see her in this hat. Plus, as a bard, charisma is her stat, so yeah, let's do it. Why not? We're gonna do a trade six. Meanwhile, he's got a lot of these scrolls that we really, really want. And Ring of Regeneration's pretty good.
Reporting.
And Thara's kind of already got her 2 rings.
Do what must be done.
I mean, the Ring of Regeneration's real good. This one's mainly for Eldritch Blast warlocks. Yeah, otherwise, there's not much. I think we'll just do the 1-to-1 trade for now and call it good. Yeah, there you go. Especially with the hair. Gotta love it. Told you we were gonna like her in that hat.
Please come again soon.
Thanks.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stair. If you have information about the night song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to camp. We're gonna go talk to Dame Aelin. Damn, Aelin.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you?
She's clearly from a different time. She just speaks completely different. A wizard called Leroican is looking for you.
Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin?
All I know is he put out a contract for your capture.
Magicians and their machinations. I have had enough for an eternity. I will wring his neck until he's dead.
Let's take him down together.
Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship.
I'm coming with you. I'd like to get a few licks in myself.
Giggity.
My darling, we agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide our efforts. All the sooner to be reunited.
I won't let you go alone. Who knows what this wizard might have planned?
Our closest ally will accompany me, won't you? It will be a swift and fruitful chore. Hie we to this Leroican right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
Well, with that, we can just leave the camp. Dame Aelin's still trying to find her way out of the camp, which makes sense. She's like, I'm used to flying. Where's the window? Go here.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the night song, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin, and you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Oh, my apologies, Dame Aelin. I meant no disrespect. I asked our mutual friend here to make an introduction, that I might get to meet the famed daughter of Selûne. Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
I came to stop you, Leroican.
My steel-hearted friend speaks true.
Oh, Minthara
Give
is
me
still
one good
disapproving.
reason, Magus, why I should not strike you
Minthara
down
really
where
doesn't
you
like it when I'm
stand.
heroic.
Dame Aelin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason.
It's over for you, wizard. Can't overpower both of us.
A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor. I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. I have great plans for you, Dame Aelin. And if you will not go quietly, then you'll go kicking and screaming.
Magicians and their plans for Dame Aelin. Predictable, sadistic, flaccid.
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
All right. So Chihira goes first, huh? Must be her new armor. All right. So what do we want to start with for Chihira? Try dominate person on Moroccan. 20%, not very good. Be funny though. Let's see. How does hold person compare? Same. Same. You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the support role a little bit here.
The straight path.
You know what's funny is we got, yeah, we're gonna go haste. A haste Mintara.
We shall carry the day.
As for him, he is going to Ice Storm. Everybody over here. Not Aelin. Whoa, what was that? Alright, he got beat up. Elemental Retort. Oh, that's cool. When you take damage, you can retaliate, blasting your attacker with the elemental damage of each of his Myrmidons. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
That is where I'm needed.
Okay, yeah. You need to go away, is what you need to do. You are hurting, old man.
I must
hide.
protect the Oak Father's realm.
Whiff. Whiff again. Haha. Expands on attacks. Uh-oh. Ooh, the whiff. Healing vapors. Thanks. Alright, well, Lorokan already used his retort, so his reaction has got to be gonzo at this point. Let's see. So what, he just gets to use that, every turn, huh? Boy, I think they might have patched him to be a little bit more dangerous. That elemental retort is ridiculous. Especially if he gets to do it just all the time. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we need to... I mean, it makes sense, because... I mean, before now, the best strategy was just to focus down Lorokan, but... Boy, with all the siphons... Whew. Yeah, they made Lorokan way more... That has to be some kind of patch. Because even in honor mode, he was not nearly that dangerous. Alright, well, anyway, we're going to come over here. We're going to do mass cure wounds. Paulson. Me. Lindara. Yourself. And Aelin. So let's see, that was 1, 2. Hold on. Should be 1. Can we not hit him? Oh, he's out of sight. Well.
Oak Father, harden my heart.
Fine, then we'll have him get into sight.
Moving.
I guess we have to kill these first. Holy crap. Immune to poison, resistant to acid, probably necrotic. Then we'll heal me a little bit. Get me up off the floor, thanks.
Not but another harvest.
So now I should be able to hit everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. And as a bonus action, do some more healing to me. Another 6. Why not? Go on, Clank. Keep attacking me. I like it. Yeah, she'll take that opportunity attack. 100%. Now, what happened to Minthara's turn the first time? I don't remember her getting to go. Oh, it's because she was hasted and the haste got interrupted. Yeah, okay, got it. That maybe wasn't the best. And this is ice. I really don't want to slip on the ice. I don't have any actions. So let's switch to this. And then at least if we slip on the ice, it's... Okay. We'll start making our way up here. Here comes LaRoche. Lightning bolt, huh? I'll absorb that. Yeah, well, it's... What's crazy about that is he was able to do that even on AoE. Like, it'd be one thing if it was like, if he's targeted directly. But the fact that it was an AoE and it still procs that is pretty friggin' strong. Alright. So, what would they like to do for a 4th level spell now? This guy right in front of me. Maybe we just switch over and start attacking? Sure, why not?
I am ready.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use our mass cure wounds. Damien. She's out of line of sight. Unfortunately. But can't really get to her, and she's fine, I guess, sort of. Kind of, sort of, not really. First skin, huh? Throw a ball at that. Why not? And then for bonus action, yeah. He'll heal himself again. Oh, execution. Sure. Critical for 9, nice. Nice. Action surge. Let's start using some poisons, huh? I bet most of these things are immune to poison. Actually. Never mind. We can still use, like, oil of sharpness, though. Yeah, sure. We'll do the oil of diminution. Diminuize these things. Get reduced.
Without aid.
Allison's doing kind of rough. He's handling that fire guy, though. Good. I think Thara can probably finish off this guy. Oh! That's a yes. I'll have her use a potion. Haha. You burned up in the moonfire. Alright, so now it's just the air and Lorokin. This is good. We make progress. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Do not... Oh, it's mud. Alright, slip. We're not gonna slip on mud, which is good. Let's do this next first. Why not? Ah, frightened.
None can withstand nature's wrath.
No way to not hit Minthara with that. Guess we'll just do this. The little guy. Weird. Just didn't even move. I'll move over here. here, so
Breathe
we're not
deep and move.
stacked up for another lightning bolt. Still gonna do it, I think, but down goes Halson. Like a sack of potatoes. Here comes Aelin.
I seek an advantage.
Chip, what are you gonna do now, buddy? You're the last one standing. You're about to get wrecked. That's what's gonna happen. But I want to target. Also, he's not inanimate yet. He hasn't died. He might be soon, but definitely not yet. Okay, so she is not going to quite get to the road. Nope.
No rest, be you wicked or wise.
Oh, there we go. That works.
Let none stand in our way.
There's a potion. So I'm running
There.
over here.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I hit Lorokin from down here. Target is too far, huh? Let's get closer to about where Jaheira is. Doing a great job of hiding up here, making this difficult. There we go. Maybe no. Maybe not. Alright. Good talk. Well, let's get up over
Need to
there.
find a
So
way
maybe
forward.
next turn at least.
Mundus full.
Mirror image. Classic. Classic scared wizard move.
Loroakan.
So.
You who would see me caged. You who would purchase my submission with profane gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see. Dame Aelin is watching. She is indomitable. And when her face lights the shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken by its beauty.
A backbreaker. That fight was a little tougher than I thought, but I think it's mostly because I've never seen Lorokin have those abilities. I don't know if they patched him or what, but he was much more scary there than I've ever seen him before. Let's take a short rest.
Time to get going.
Get all my superiority dice back. Let's go. I get back a lot on short rest. He gets
Work
back,
to be done.
I think, Bardic Inspirations on short rest. Yeah, that's good.
In your name.
She does not get spell slots back, but I think she gets... Nope, not Lay on Hands. She gets Channel Oath back. Which I should be doing these. Well, that's an action. Yeah, I should be doing that every time. About Oh, enmity is huge. Inquisitor's Might. Also really good. Even though it is only for 2 turns, but still, super good.
Out of my way.
Just not using these abilities. So we'll get a couple of decent things. Not great, but not bad.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The Firehead fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why?
Because you won't get to kill him again?
Perhaps. Yet if I could run him through 1,000 times, I wonder. Battle has tired my mind. Made me susceptible to flights of fancy. You were excellent in battle, as is your way. And I am proud to fight at your side. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
And with you. Alright, so now we want to travel down below. Without being able to fly, there's a great way for us to get down there. We can jump, but I feel like 35 is a lot to take. We don't have anything that really lets us fly. Kind of a bummer. You know what we can do, though? Let's go ahead and let's go grab Gale. I want... Yeah, Gale. Let's get Gale for this part. We're going to go back to camp. We're going to want him anyway. Because we need somebody who's got... Let's have Halson hang back for a hot minute.
Oakfather preserve you.
You need to remain in camp for now.
Wherever you need me.
I'll find you when I need you.
I'll be right here in camp.
See, he's a good sport. He's a good sport about it. Unlike Mithara.
Dame Aelin has little to feel sorry about. The Roakan would have inflicted a far worse fate on her given the chance.
Join me, won't you?
With pleasure.
Okay, so let's level him up. Make sure he's got fly. I feel like he's already got Grand Flights. Yeah. So we will prepare it though. I think I forgot to buff. I'm totally forgetting to buff. That probably didn't help. Firewall and we already have Dimension Door. So we'll grab Flight. He doesn't need shoes. So, what's up, Gale?
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth.
We've been over this already.
I'm glad that I didn't. The Elder Brain. Nethery. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. We need to look. Sorcerer's son. You'll have.
We went over this already. All of it.
Lost in thought.
So Grant Flight is a 3rd level spell. If we cast it at 5th level, we can hit 3 targets with it. I should also have access to Dimension Door. Let's see. Let's grab that real quick. Lights only lasts 10 turns. Not very long, but really we just need it to get us down there. So, let's have him stand here. He's gonna grant lights. Whoops. No, that's not what I wanted. Fly
in it.
Down here.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Yeah, so here I got down here. Come on,
If it is
Minthara.
for the best.
You next. Come on down. Perfect.
You have my attention.
Perfect.
Let's get going.
Now we'll steal all this stuff down here. Gonna avoid the cleanup button. We don't need that. And we'll go below. We're doing some thievery. So let's put on our gloves of thievery.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Okay, so we'll disarm this.
What's that?
Oh boy. Let's take a 3. Plus 5. Plus 3 from Rapture. 4, 19. And this is actually cool. We'll take the vault security key, and we'll actually be able to use that this place here. We're gonna go save Minsk. All right. So then, to open these two things, we need Arcana.
The air is ripe with magic.
Gale's Arcana is pretty good. Go to character sheet. Let's take a look at its Arcana. Troublesome. A little static in my right in my right ear on my headset. Maybe that's in the game. No. I don't think it was. But anyway, Arcana. So plus 9 for Gale. How about 0, 1, 0 for everyone else?
Elminster's not around, So it might as well.
Okay. So lever. It's a DC 20. We'll take the Bardic Inspiration, thank you. 8. Plus 7, yeah. Bardic Inspiration, man, it's a big deal. Grab the Robes of the Weave.
Certainly.
This lever. Take another Bardic Inspiration, thank you very much. 13. Yeah, I didn't need it, but still take that plus 6 for a 28. Or
mine for the taking.
Molnir. No, it's whatever it is. A couple of really, really cool items. Robe of the Weave gives a +2 to armor class, +1 to spell save and attack rolls, and success on a saving throw heals you for 1 to 6. But the this is really cool. It's an amazing staff. Arcane battery, and Kareska's favor is pretty amazing. I think this may actually have us replacing Blood of Lythander. Alright. So then we'll go back above.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Right. Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
So we'll disarm it.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
And this one is security. Don't need to activate that. So this one is the one we want, which is the vault.
Vaults.
So everybody gets to click this one individually. We don't go as a group for this one for some silly reason. Okay.
Can't give up now.
I'm still doing most of the work here, but lockpick. DC 20. Turn a 7 into a 24, no problem. Good to have Rapture for this bit, for obvious reasons. So pick this up. Thank you very much. While we're in here, though, we'll steal everything!
These boots have seen everything.
The boots have seen everything, so might as well steal everything. Alright, I think that's everything in this room. Well, that's just the first room. Don't mind if I do. 38. Dear Lord. Pull the lever, Kronk.
That's curious.
Scroll stacks over here. Don't mind if we have the haste scroll, thank you. Another one over here. Great. Healing potions. More crates. At this point, we're going to leave the rest of the party here. I'm going to continue on by myself. I'm up 27. That's not bad. Gold. $35. Purple worm gullet, huh? Wonder what that's used to be. Okay, so this room is pretty interesting. Lots of traps. Got 3 doors. Tarsus, Elminster, Silverhand. There's no way to unlock the 2 doors to the right and left. You can see, like, lock picking impossible. You have to go through the rest of the maze to get into these doors. So, the maze is pretty simple, though. We'll go through Silverhand first.
This place is trapped.
And now we got 3 doors. We got Illusion, Evocation, Abjuration. The one behind us is Transmutation. That's the door we came in through. So, first, Illusion. Illusion is just that. It's an illusion. So we're gonna just attack the door. Break the illusion. And then we get to kill the chest with the Hellfire Great Axe. It's perfect. So then we can go through the other 2 doors. We got Abjuration and Evocation, each to unlock the 2 doors in the previous room. First we'll go Evocation. And these are pretty simple. To unlock these, when we come in, we just do a 180, go to the door behind us. So this one is Wish. Run up here. Quick before all the traps get you. Hit the lock. Hit the and then just boom. Now we're back to the start. Sort of. I don't know, we just went back and forth. But we did Evocation. Now we'll go to Abjuration. Again, we'll pull a 180. Right back to Silver. We'll run over here. Missed me. I'm too fast. And there you go. Now both doors are open. See, we got Silverhand, and now both of these are open. So first we'll go here.
Ramazin, Elminster, Silverhand, Carsus. Each door named after a powerful wizard. But what lies behind them?
Bunch of chests. Right click here and we'll lockpick. DC 20. Prob. 6. Now this one, we want to open the case. We don't want to read it. We want to pick it up. If you read it, it's more of a pain in the butt. We'll do that later. But in the meantime, we'll steal everything in the room. And we'll return. It's right back to the original room. Now we can go over here. Second room that we opened. Curse's Vault. This is really what we want in here. Yeah, there's a bunch of good stuff in here. Glaive +1. Great Axe. Scrolls. But the Annals of Carsus, that's what we're really looking for.
A book on Netherese magic. Gale may like to know.
Great Sword +1. Halberd. Alright. Somehow I'm not overburdened, huh? Getting close. Alright, so we'll go to return. And Look, there's my party back there. So one thing you'll notice, we're in a red area. So that means we cannot just simply teleport out of here. But what we can do is we can hit the portal. And what this will do is this will take us to a room up here that we're not supposed to be in. But it's no longer a red area. If we go out here, they're just going to yell at us for being somewhere we're not supposed to be. So instead, we'll just teleport back out to the lower space of the wall. Easy. And we're free. So we'll go back to camp. And we'll talk to Gil.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. The truth of the crown, I hope. All that stands between us and enlightenment is the turn of a page.
Give the book to Gil.
This isn't what I expected. This is much more. The crown of Karsus. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood.
A design you could follow?
Not from scratch. Unless you happen to have several pounds of the purest Netherese metals in that pack of yours. Don't worry. I'm not asking you to surrender anything else on my account. What's called for here is something altogether different. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
You think? What happens if you fail?
Well, there'd be risk in such an endeavor, but only proportionate to the reward. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
And you think Mistro will let you do this?
I don't know. Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs. She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor.
Do you want the crown to settle the score with Mistro?
She sent me to die. Ambition is not a sin. To question the powers that rule us is not treason. We must at least try. Why wallow in the dirt when we can reach for the stars?
Seems like you've got it all figured out. I won't stand in your way.
This is no passing whim. Trust me. If I can obtain that crown, it will affect us all. It's not a decision I'll take lightly. It's our future that I'm thinking of. Can't rely on anyone else to do it for us. For now, we've learned all we can. Here's your tome back. It proved to be even more valuable than I ever could have imagined. For both of us.
I don't know. I feel like it's pretty valuable just as an item.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
We know how Karsus made his crown. Gale's gonna reforge it.
Perhaps it would have been better to keep that particular opportunity between ourselves.
The crown of Karsus? No, Gale. It's for the best that I know. I trust there's no need to remind you what came of Karsus. His folly humbled a whole civilization. No one seeks an encore of that.
If you have a better suggestion, we're all ears.
If there is yet some path undiscovered, some means of prizing success from the maw of perdition, I believe Gale here may yet sniff it out, if afforded the chance.
Mistra hasn't seemed inclined to hand out second chances so far. None should have me survive, anyway.
She has her reasons, my boy, and it is time you understood them. Mistra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
You really think Mistro will be willing to hear Gale out?
I see remaining optimistic is my duty, especially when I'm not the one being asked to do the seemingly impossible. The crown is not the answer. I promise you that. If you will not hear it from me, hear it from your goddess. What truths she has to offer are for your ears alone. Gale of Waterdeep. Godspeed.
I like how he's like, his eyes are stuck on me during that. That was weird.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
What do you think she wants to say?
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
I agree. It's about time we headed for the Stormshore Tabernacle.
After you.
All right. Let's go ahead and dress Gale up for the occasion. There, now he looks good, like a proper wizard. Shoes and gloves are overrated. I mean, that's not a bad look either. But, something special about that. We'll probably let him actually keep. No, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. go ahead and we'll just teleport directly to the Basilisk Gate. So that's right next to the Stormshore Tabernacle.
Need to find a way forward.
Some time since I stood before her.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened a summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Your goddess awaits. Hear her out, but remember that you do not owe her obedience, and you certainly do not owe her your life.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too.
Maybe a knee.
Maybe a knee.
It's a great line. You're ready for this, Gale.
Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Of all the things to be nervous about, an audience with a goddess seems reasonable.
You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mystra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Don't give away anything. Just find out what she has to say.
You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mystra show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Alright, time to take the hands off the keyboard and just enjoy the show.
Gale of Waterdeep, you look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, And yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite Weave.
You can no more control the Karsite Weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
Great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on. As you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
Well, how'd it go, Gale?
The Karsite Weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new divine power. Of course, I couldn't control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me.
What are the chances that Mistress smites you before you get the chance?
Slim to none, I hope. Mistra has no right to prevent another ascending to the Pantheon. Only Ao can decide that. Let me assure you, Karsite Weave has no more inherent evil to it than a child in the womb, or an axe half forged on the blacksmith's anvil. It is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you?
Well, we're usually inclined to agree on moral matters. That's good enough for me.
Gods! It's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same way I do. All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand. Defeating that Elder Brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me.
Okay.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Yeah, we got Crusader's Mantle. Sacred Star. Not quite the Blood of Lythander, but it's not bad. Otherwise, you know, definitely take the healing potions. Thank you very much. Take the Elixir of Heroism. That's pretty cool. Elixir of Universal Resistance. Pretty good. Take it. Oh, thank you. Alright, let's head back to camp. We're gonna park Gale again.
One with the weave at the ready.
We're gonna have this on again. Send both of these to Halcyon. There's Halcyon.
I've got a long road ahead. How can I help?
Need to remain here in camp.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the...
Should mind my step.
Mistra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
I need you by my side.
Then you'll have me.
Sweet. Alright. It's a good look for Jira. No fan. So we're gonna have Halcyon change over from the Blood of Lythander to this baby. That badass piece of hardware. I'm not gonna try to pronounce. As far as the Robe of the Weave, I don't think so. It would lower his AC. It's not that the Robe of the Weave isn't good. It's just, I'd rather have the 2 AC. Yeah. Now we can sell the Robe of the Weave for a pretty penny. A few pretty pennies. Alright, so let's head out to the lower city central wall again. And we're getting close to the end of this episode. I'm starting to fall asleep. We'll do a little shopping. Oh, hi, buddy. Oh, you want to come sit with me?
Don't waste a step.
Oh, man, but I was about to get up and go night-night soon. I guess if you're going to come snuggle with me, I guess I can stay a little longer. For the cats, you know. It's for the, just like our charity, it's for the cats.
To Sorceress Sun.
The Roakan's illusion is blissfully
You're sure to find what you're looking for.
Am I now? Oh, wow, you're right. On all of those. Thanks. Alright, so we can get rid of the Hellfire Great Axe. We use that this playthrough. So still 9. Using those. Look at all these amazing scrolls we got. Yeah. When you deal fire damage with a leveled spell, you burn yourself and gain an additional bonus action thrown. Very interesting, but no thanks. We'll basically just sell back a lot of the stuff we stole from them, which is funny. Classic thievery. Alright, look at these prices. Yikes. You know what we're gonna do? Take it all back. We are gonna invest in this one vendor. We don't... I was trying not to do that this game, but we're gonna do it with Sorcerer's Sundries. We're gonna invest in them to get the discounts. I should have done that on the first go around. But first, let's read these books. Let's see who's got to remove curse for. Minthara can do that. Jaheira actually cannot. And neither can Halsin. That's interesting. So it's only Minthara. It's kind of funny. So we need to remove curse for this. And
I hope this is
Minthara
important.
does have her level.
For your sake.
No one's stopped me yet.
So, let's see, value. So I'm going to read all three of these. First one, Annals of Karthus. Second one, Red Knight. Third one, Necromancy of Thay. Okay, so that, we get Scroll of Dethrone, Scroll of Artistry of War. And then we get, from the third book, we get a curse that reduces our con score by 5. But
If it is for the best.
when we do remove curse, it turns into Tharchite Vigor, which gives us 20 temporary hit points. I think that comes back on a long rest too. Very nice. And now we have no use for these books.
Welcome. I am an
Leroic.
If you are a city official here.
Clicked with the wrong one.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Actually, you know what? No, Jaheira. Jaheira is the traitor now. She has 18? Yeah. She's got 18 charisma. We're gonna have Jaheira do our trading from now on.
Welcome.
Leroic.
If you are a city official here. You're sure
So we're gonna have her invest in getting us the attitude to 100. So we do this, and we go 5 of these, 4,400, right? So now let's invest. So we're gonna take our moolah. Let's do 1,000 first. And barter. So we just donate 1,000 to him. It's enough to get 33. So it'll be about 2,000 more. Fortunately, we don't have that much, but we have that much in stuff. We'll start with just the raw money, though. Enough to get to 81. Do another 500 with that one. And that is 99. Very close. Don't need a couple of useless things. There we go, 100. So now, we drag these over. 3,400, so that's 1,000. What did we invest there? Want to say like, maybe 2,000 or so? So it's as a 1-to-1, it's not very good. We're gonna spend the rest of the game buying scrolls and stuff from him, and everything he buys from us will be higher as well. I'm not sure if I have to refresh for that. So I think he buys these for higher. So we can see 1176.
Welcome back to Sorcerer. Enjoy our unmatched selection.
Yeah, it's still the same, but that's fine. But yeah, he'll give us a lot more gold for everything we sell him. Including all of his old stuff that we just stole. It's debatable whether or not it's worth it until this point in the game. But I think here it's definitely worth it. Sell him the robe for leave. Blood of Lythander. Ursa ring, huh? Catch that. So I'll take these. I like the scrolls of disintegrate as well. Some of these I never use. Wall of ice. I don't ever use eye bite. Missed one. Alright, let's go get some more stuff to sell him.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alright. Can't just fly. How do I get up here now?
By my oath.
I mean, I think Minthara can get up here, but I think she might be about it.
If I must.
Is it something they can just come up? Well, that works. Like how the gauntlets are just talking to each other just casually. Like, whatever.
This is the Palace of Cazador Zar. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
Another word from you, and you'll fly out of this tower. 16, let's go.
She pauses for a moment, but keeps her mouth shut. It seems you're free to enter.
Nice. Ow. Early. You're scratching me with those back keys. Yeah. I know you don't mean to, but you're scratching me in your sleep, baby girl. Where do you feel good? There you go. I mean, it's not like you're rabbit footing me, but his claws are still digging in. All right. we got this door here. Sinister door. One does not simply get through the sinister door. Gotta do some stuff first.
That door is saturated with necrotic magic. Best keep my distance.
Necrotic energy. It sapped the life from me.
We remove curse. Gets rid of that. We need a book from in here. Read the book.
More elegant in its structure than most, but I do not know it.
All right, what now?
Hi, Curly. You're so cute. How about a 34? Nice.
Have to keep going.
There is so much to do, so much to prepare.
Found something.
Our enemies still draw breath.
Spotted me, did you? Sharp for a mortal servant. Wait. You are neither spawn nor servant. An intrusive mortal, then. You made a mistake, little thief.
Totally forgot to do this. Oops.
Blood comes easy these days.
Oh, and he can shillelagh again. That's good.
Red in tooth and claw.
Ah. There we go. Good hit. Haha. Guitar just lays it down and go.
There's an inscription on the ring. Looks like the same language as that book from earlier. What path lies before me?
Tonight he ascends. Tonight we shall see his true form.
Always nice to be wanted.
Oak Father, watch over your servant.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Door is covered in. Looking closer, you recognize the writing. The ring slots perfectly into place.
And we got a bunch of these guys. Let's go ahead and use this.
Everything must be perfect.
For her winter. Gives us the ability to cast these two spells.
There is so much to do, so much to prepare.
Apparently once per short rest. I don't know if
Very
I
well.
believe that.
Yes, at your bidding.
You can't be here. No one in, no one out. But most important, No witnesses.
I agree. You all need to be taken care of. Managed to miss the bat somehow. Good talk.
What do I have to lose?
Oh, these bats. They're not just one health. They've got 10 hit points from
Nature's fury shall not be
that was
checked.
smart. Okay. Let's see, where's the best concentration of them? Get all three. I think so. Those two, I guess. Come the bats and the rats. Chihira's a pretty good tank, as it turns out. Tank really. Lethal. Path is interrupted. Okay. How about this again? Pentacrush.
Unleash me!
Nice. Also, it's just like, no, bro. Just no.
Sylvanas, guide my blows.
Wait, what now?
Orders.
11's not bad. Ah, here comes another weeb coming in.
I shall not yield.
No better moment.
Here we go.
I thirst for combat. At your command. Forward. Right away.
Down here.
You stand on a clean metal. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years. It seems to be in good working order.
Alright, y'all. I am trying my best to keep my eyes open for the sake of the kitties and the sake of my kitties that are laying on my chest here, but my eyes are getting heavy. And I know we're about to go into a big fight with Cazador. We're gonna need to buff, and I'm gonna need to be at my best. So, I am gonna go ahead and call it there for the episode and for the night of streaming. Thanks for everybody that came and hung out. It was fun. We didn't raise any money today, but we do have 4 more days of streaming and running this charity event. So hoping we can get some people to come in, and even if we're just tossing in a few dollars. We do have a special 1 week only command, or like
No rest.
alerts.
Are you wicked or wise?
So you guys will get to hear that if you come in and do a $3 or more donation. Get your name up on the stream and put yourself in the ticker. Otherwise, it's just me in the ticker, which that's kind of lame. But thank you all for watching. We'll see you on the next episode.